Yeah. Two a.m. and the city is sleeping, but my heart keeps replaying the truth. Every street light feels like a memory. Every shadow still whispers you. I've been trying to outrun the feeling, but the silence keeps pulling me through. It's the quiet that hurts the heaviest, 'cause the quiet still sounds like you. I thought time would help me forget you, but time just keeps bringing me back to the moments we lost in the fire, to the love that we couldn't get back. Midnight echoes of you still linger in every room. I swear I feel your voice floating in the air like truth. And even when I try to move on, my heart just keeps falling through. 'Cause every night at midnight I hear the echoes of you. Oh, yeah. I still feel the warmth of your sweater when the cold creeps under my skin. All the forevers we painted are fading, but never give in. I'm tracing the space where you held me, a map only my heart could read. And all of the dreams we promised still haunt me when I'm half asleep. I thought time would help me forget you, but time keeps rewinding your name. No matter how far I run from the past, it follows me just the same. Midnight echoes of you still whisper in every room. I swear I feel your voice floating in the air, so true. And even when I try to move on, my heart just keeps falling through. 'Cause every night at midnight I hear the echoes of you. Maybe love was too heavy for both of us to hold. Maybe we shattered 'cause we love too deep, too bold, too bold. But in the quiet, your memory sounds like home. I don't know how to sleep alone. Midnight echoes of you still linger in every room. No matter where I go, your heart beats still in tune. And even when I try to let go, my soul keeps returning to you. Every night at midnight I hear the echoes, I hear the echoes. I hear the echoes of you. I hear the echoes of you. I can feel you pulling away, like waves that forget how to stay. You don't say it, but it's written in the quiet of your eyes today. We're standing on the edge of something too fragile for us to hold. You're fading like a summer sunset, turning warm memories cold. And I swear I tried to hold on tight, but love don't lie when it starts to die. It's heartbreak in slow motion, watching us slip like ocean foam. You're here, but your heart ain't home. I feel you leaving in every breath you take. It's heartbreak in slow motion. We're falling apart, but moving slow. You touch me, but your warmth don't show, and I can't stop this, yeah. Heartbreak in slow motion. Used to burn like constellations, now we barely even spark. I'm talking but you're drifting, lost somewhere deep in the dark. I swear I still see the old you in flashes like a dying flame, but every time I reach to hold it, it slips away just the same. And I swear I tried to keep us alive, but love moves on even when we cry. It's heartbreak in slow motion, watching us slip like ocean foam. You're here, but your heart ain't home. I feel you leaving in every breath you take. It's heartbreak in slow motion. We're falling apart, but moving slow. You touch me, but your warmth don't show, and I can't stop this, hey. Heartbreak in slow motion. If goodbye is coming, don't whisper, just tell me. This slow fall is killing what's left of the memory. I'd rather win fast than pretend we're okay, but we're breaking free by free. Heartbreak in slow motion, feeling you fade like distant light. Holding on, but it don't feel right. You're gone before the night is through. Heartbreak in slow motion. I see the truth inside your eyes. Love ain't something we can hide, and I'm slowly losing you in heartbreak in slow motion.
Found your words on my pillow again, ink bleeding like it knows the end. All those promises you used to write still haunt me in the dead of night. Your handwriting feels like a ghost, touching places you held the most. And every curve of every line takes me back to when you were mine. Ooh, I try to fold the memories down, but they unfold when you're not around. I tell myself you're gone for real, but paper cuts don't ever heal. Faded letters on my pillow still whisper what you never said. Soft reminders of a story that's still living in my head. And I keep holding on to pieces of a love I can't let go. 'Cause every night I fall asleep beside your faded letters on my pillow. You wrote dreams we never got to to chase. Now they're dust in an empty space. Every I love you, you left behind feels heavier as it loses time. I try to move, but the past won't fade. Like shadows your memory made. I hold the words, but they slip through. Just like how I'm losing you. I try to fold the memories down, but they rise up when I lie down. You left your heart between these lines, but it ain't yours, and it ain't mine. Faded letters on my pillow, still whisper what you never said. Soft reminders of a story, but still living in my head. And I keep holding on to pieces of a love I can't let go. Cause every night I fall asleep beside your faded letters on my pillow. Maybe love was never meant to stay as long as words do. Maybe paper holds the truth better than me and you. But if letting go means losing every trace of what we had, I'll keep these fading letters, even if it makes me sad. Still breathing like a quiet song. I know I should be moving on, but letting go still feels so wrong. So I hold these memories gently, even though they're losing low. And every night I fall asleep beside your faded letters on my pillow.
I've been living in the quiet since the day you walked away. Every heartbeat feels like thunder in a room that used to stay full of laughter, full of moments, full of warmth I still can't taste. Now I'm sitting with the stillness, like it's you I have to face. And no, I still know your secrets, every whisper you once spoke. I keep reaching for your presence, but the silence holds me close. Here, where the silence holds me, and the echoes fold around me. I can hear you in the spaces where your love used to surround me. I keep trying not to break, but every memory pulls slowly back to here, where the silence holds me. I remember how you breathe when you fall asleep beside my chest. Now the nights are getting colder, and the dark won't let me rest. You're a shadow in the hallway, you're a ghost beneath the light. I can feel you in the distance, but you're nowhere in my sight. And I swear I hear your footsteps when the world is soft and low. Maybe it's just wishful thinking, but the silence seems to know. Where the silence holds me, and the echoes fold around me. I can hear you in the spaces where your love used to surround me. I keep trying not to break, but every memory pulls slowly
calling my name, like it knows I'm still not ready to let go of all this pain. Where the silence holds me, where the night won't let me free, in the spaces where you love me is exactly where I still bleed. I keep standing in the shadows where your memory unfolds. Here I am still falling, where the silence holds me. I used to know who I was before your love painted me new. Somewhere between the highs and the hurt, I lost myself loving you. You were the fire I kept chasing, even when it burned my hands. Now I'm standing in the darkness, trying hard to understand. I've faded piece by piece, just trying to make you stay. I gave you all the light in me, till there was nothing left to save. I lost my name in your shadow, trying to be the one you choose. Gave up parts of me you never noticed, trying not to lose you too. Now I'm standing here with echoes of a love that never grew. I lost my name in your shadows, but I'm finding it without you. I dim my colors for your comfort, shrunk my dreams to fit your hands. Every time you drifted from me, I tried harder just to stand. You never meant to break me open, but you never cared to see that loving you was leaving pieces of myself beneath your feet. I tried holding on to nothing, but nothing ever held me back. You were everything I wanted, but everything I shouldn't have. I lost my name in your shadows, trying to be the one you'd miss. Held my breath through all your silence, mistaking pain for tenderness. Now I'm sifting through the remnants of a truth I always knew. I lost my name in your shadows, but I'm finding it without you. Now I see the light I buried, the love I owe myself again. You were only part of my story, not the place my life should end. I'm pulling back the pieces, letting go of what I chase. Your shadow never held me, I was fading in your space. I lost my name in your shadows, but I've stepped into something new. All the parts of me I gave away are finally coming back in view. Now the darkness doesn't hold me, and I'm shining with the truth. I lost my name in your shadows, but I found it when I lost you.
You thought I didn't feel the break, but I was drowning in the space you made. You never asked what lived inside, the silence I could never hide. You saw my face, but not my hurt. I kept it quiet, kept it blurred. I told the world I'm fine, but I was lying every time. You never knew the truth behind my eyes. These are the tears I never told you about, all the nights I cried when the lights went out, all the pieces of my heart I held too tight. 'Cause losing you was something I couldn't fight. I tried to stay strong, tried to live without, but these are the tears I never told you about. You said you hoped I'd be okay, didn't see how I fell apart that day. I wore my smile like armor thin, but it cracked every time your name dropped in. I wrote letters I never sent, poured out the truth but never hit send. You moved on fast, I stayed behind, trying to leave you in my mind. I told myself to heal, but some wounds feel too real. I kept the pain inside where you never feel. These are the tears I never told you about, all the nights I cried when the lights went out. I held the heartbreak close, afraid to shout, 'cause loving you was something I couldn't doubt. I tried to move on, tried to figure it out, but these are the tears I never told you about. Maybe I should have spoken, maybe I shouldn't have stayed broken, but loving you was heavy in ways I never showed. And even though you're gone now, I'm learning how to lay it down. And all the tears I kept a secret, only my pillow ever knows. These are the tears I never told you about, slowly fading as I'm letting them out. I'm learning to breathe without your doubt, learning that my heart can turn around. I'm finally finding strength in every falling drop. These are the tears I never told you about.
You were sitting right beside me, but your eyes were somewhere else. You were breathing in the moment, but your love was on a shelf. I could feel the distance rising, even when you held my hand. Your touch was getting colder, like you forgot who I am. I kept trying to hold on, but you kept drifting like the tide. And every time I reached for you, you slipped further out of sight. You walked away long before your footsteps hit the door. Your love was gone long before you said you needed more. I felt the break before the words, felt the goodbye in every hurt. You didn't leave when you left me. You left when your heart walked out first. You stopped asking how I'm feeling, and stopped noticing when I cried. You were quiet in the spaces where your warmth used to reside. I was begging for a moment, you were reaching for the end. We were lying in the same bed, but you were already gone again. I held on to the pieces of the love you used to give, but you were somewhere miles away in a life I didn't live. Your footsteps hit the door. Your love was gone long before you said you needed more. I felt the break before the words, felt the goodbye in every hurt. You didn't leave when you left me. You left me when your heart walked out first. And maybe love can fade so slowly that you never see it go, till one day you wake up reaching for a warmth you used to know. You said we grew apart, but I was still right there. You stopped loving me in silence long before you made it clear. You walked away long before the quiet filled the room, long before you whispered softly that we were through. Before the words felt the ending in the hurt. You didn't leave when you left me. You left when your heart walked out first. Yeah, your heart walked out long before the rest of you did. We were standing on the edge of something true, hearts open wide, but yours closed too soon. You held me like tomorrow had a place for us, but your promise felt too heavy for your trust. I could see the fear behind your smile. You were loving me, but only for a while. We were close to something we could taste, but love like ours don't work halfway. I kept hoping you would choose more than the pieces you lose, but you were scared to fall, so you let go of it all. I almost loved you forever, almost gave you my name in the stars. We almost feel like a promise, but almost never meant broken hearts. You held my hand like always, but let go when it mattered the most. I almost loved you forever, but forever wasn't close. You said timing wasn't kind to us, but I know fear was hiding in your trust. You loved me in the soft hours of the night, but vanished when the morning brought the light. You were searching for a feeling you already had, running from a love that wasn't bad. Some stories end before they start. Ours lived only in the beating of the heart. I kept waiting for the day you'd finally choose to stay, but almost love can break just as deep as what we made. never spoke. Maybe in another lifetime you'd fight the fear instead of me. Maybe then your heart would stay where it always longed to be. But this time we were just a moment meant to pass, a love too strong to hold, too fragile to land. I almost loved you forever, almost let you carve your name in mine. We almost painted sunsets, almost turned our hearts in time. But almost isn't ever, and letting go is what I chose. I almost loved you forever, but forever never came close.
I still feel you in the quiet, when the night slows down to breathe. Every shadow on the wall moves the way you used to leave. I've been trying to clear the echo, but they settle in my skin. I keep hearing your soft laughter in a space that you once lived in. I know you're gone, but it ain't gone from me. Some memories stay longer than they should be. 'Cause your ghost still breathes in me, in the places you left empty. Every heartbeat sounds like yours, like you're living in my memory. I try to let you go, but letting go ain't ever free. Your ghost still breathes in me. Your sweater's still on my chair, still holding on to your scent. I try to box it all away, but my heart wouldn't consent. The world keeps trying to move me forward, but I'm anchored to what used to be. Every time I close my eyes, I see the you I couldn't keep. I know the truth, you walked out that door, but somehow you stayed a little more. 'Cause your ghost still breathes in me, in the places you left empty. Every heartbeat sounds like yours, like you're living in my memory. I try to let you go, but letting go ain't never free. Your ghost still breathes in me. Maybe love don't disappear, it just changes form and stays. Maybe you're gone from my life, but not from the quiet in my days. I don't know when I'll be ready to silence what you left behind, but till then your ghost still holds a place in mine. Your ghost still breathes in me, like a song stuck on repeat, like a whisper on my pillow, like a warmth I never meet. I try to close the door, but you slip through so silently. Your still lingers like a quiet flame, a heat I feel when I whisper your name. I thought it'd fade with the passing nights, but some memories glow in the softest light. We said goodbye, but my body knows every place your heartbeat shows. Even now when I breathe you out, your warmth stays in without a doubt. I keep telling myself you're gone, but my skin keeps saying it remembers everything my heart already forgot. It's the warmth you left on my skin, like you're still holding me from within. Every breath feels like your hands tracing love I can't withstand. I try to wash the memory thin, but it keeps burning again. The warmth you left on my skin. I still feel you in the coldest rooms, like summer hiding in the gloom. Some nights I swear you're lying close, a ghost of love I feel the most. You taught my body how to lean, how to trust in what we've been. And even though we're worlds apart, your touch remains inside my heart. I know time should make it fade, but time don't fix every ache. Some love stay in the body long after they break. It's the warmth you left on my skin, still glowing where your love had been. Every whisper, every sigh still lives in the places you lie. I try to trust the world again, but I feel you deeper than then. The warmth you left on my skin. Maybe this is what it means to love and lose a flame so strong. It stays even when you don't, burning softly all night long. And if loving you has left a mark, I'd wear it even in the dark, a reminder of the way you used to stay. It's the warmth you left on my skin, a fire that refuses to dim. I keep reaching for the night where your touch still feels right. And even though it's wearing thin, I still fall back in again to the warmth you left on my skin. Every time the clouds roll in, I feel the weight of us again. There's something in the way it falls, like echoes drifting through the walls. I hear your voice in every drop, a quiet whisper I can't stop. And when the storm begins to cry, it sounds like you're telling me goodbye. I try to tell myself I'm fine, but every storm rewinds the time. The sky just knows the truth when it comes to you, 'cause the rain remembers your name. Every drop falls just the same.
like he knows the love we lost and the price of all that pain. I keep trying to let you go, but the weather won't forget. Yeah, the rain remembers your name, even when I try not to regret. I used to love the sound of storms, but now they feel like open wounds. They bring your heartbeat back to me, like thunder tied in memory. I see your face in window glass, a fading moment from our past, and lightning draws your silhouette, a picture I can't make forget. The sky keeps telling me the things I don't wanna see, that you're gone, but somehow you're still here with me. 'Cause the rain remembers your name, every drop falls just the same, like it's reading every chapter where we never healed the blame. I keep trying to move along, but the storms don't let me yet. Yeah, the rain remembers your name, even when my heart tries to forget. Maybe love is like the weather, comes and goes but never leaves. Maybe storms just hold the feelings that we lost along the breeze. And when the clouds begin to break and sunlight cuts the gray, I still feel you in the calm, like you never walked away. 'Cause the rain remembers your name, falling soft like yesterday. Every echo, every rhythm brings your memory back my way. And no matter where I stand or how far I drift from them, yeah, the rain remembers your name and brings you back again, again. We used to talk till the moon got tired, till the morning lit our dreams. Now we sit in the same room silent, barely saying what we mean. Yeah, we used to touch like everything mattered. Now your hands don't reach for me. I feel the distance growing louder in the quiet we used to need. I didn't see goodbye coming, but I felt the shift inside. Love didn't break in thunder, it faded like the tide. Before we fell apart softly, I felt your heart drift from mine. You stopped looking at me closely, stop holding on like last time. There wasn't fire breaking, just a slow unwinding line. Before we fell apart softly, you were no longer mine. We used to laugh in the smallest moments, now the quiet weighs too much. You used to lean into my heartbeat, now you barely feel my touch. I try to pull us back together, but you were already letting go. to blame. Just two people losing color in a picture with no frame. Before we fell apart softly, I saw your eyes turn to gray. You were here but barely with me, like you'd already walked away. There wasn't fire breaking, just a slow goodbye in time. Before we fell apart softly, you stopped calling me mine. Maybe some love's in this quietly. No wounds, no scars to see, just two hearts drifting gently into who they're meant to be. But sometimes the softest ending are the ones that hurt the most. You didn't leave in anger, you left like a fading ghost. Before we fell apart softly, I felt the parts of you retreat. You let go without a warning, just a love too tired to speak. No slam of doors or shouting, just the truth we couldn't hide. Before we fell apart softly, your heart left before mine. You were sitting by the window, and I was lying on the bed. We didn't speak a single word, but said too much inside our head. The air was heavy like a secret we both already knew. Some endings don't need thunder, they break in shades of blue. I felt the moment slip, like light that lost its glow. You didn't say you're leaving, but every silence told me so. Love crashed quietly tonight, no flames, no tears in sight, just the softest kind of ending, where wrong don't outweigh right. It didn't scream or fall apart, it felt like fading light. Yeah, crashed quietly tonight. Your eyes are somewhere distant, searching for a place to land, and I could feel you letting go with every breath you didn't plan. We used to fight to keep the fire, but now we barely even try. Some loves don't end in end, they just slowly say goodbye. You didn't have to speak, the truth was soft but clear. A whisper of a breaking heart that no one else could hear. Love crashed quietly in the night, like a sunset losing high. No shatter on the floor, just a feeling we lost sight. No storm, no final battle, just a slow fall of our life. Yeah, love crashed quietly tonight. Maybe holding on lit the flame. Maybe loving with our whole hearts was something neither could sustain. But even in the silence, something gentle still remained. A memory of what we were before we knew the pain. Love crashed quietly tonight, a truth that didn't need a fight. We drifted into darkness without saying who was right. But even as we broke apart, something still felt soft, polite. Love crashed quietly tonight, quietly. I thought when you walked away, everything would turn to gray. But somehow in the quiet nights, your memory still feels like light. You took your things and shut the door, but you left something I can't ignore. A warmth that lingers in my chest, a glow that never fully rests. Even in the darkest hours, I feel the trace of who we were. Not all goodbyes leave shadows, some leave something softer. You left the light on in my heart. Even when your love fell apart, you walked away but something stayed. A fire time couldn't take away. And even when the nights get cold, your warmth still plays its quiet part. You're gone, but still you left the light on in my heart. I still remember how you smiled, lit up the room without a trial. Even though the love is gone, the echo of you lingers on. Some lovers leave an empty space, but you left something in its place. It's a little spark of who you were, soft but bright, a gentle blur. Maybe love don't fully die, it just changes where it shines. And maybe what you left behind is something I still claim as mine. Even when we grew apart, you didn't stay, but you remained. In the warmth I can't explain. And even though we drifted far, you glow inside the smallest part. You're gone, but still you left the light on in my heart. Maybe someday someone new will see the glow I kept from you. Not a flame I need to hide, but something soft that survived. Loving you was not in vain. Some love leaves light after the rain. And even if we're worlds apart, your kindness still guards my heart. You left the light on in my heart, a gentle flame that won't depart. You walked away but didn't take the bright
I've been staring at the ceiling, chasing memories in the dark. Every moment feels so hollow since you walked out with my heart. I've been trying to find the pieces of the love we used to hold, but the silence feels much louder when the bed's this big and cold. I'm drowning in the moments that we never got to fix. If pain could build a bridge, you would cross it brick by brick. If my tears could call you back, you'll be standing at my door. Every drop I cried tonight would bring you closer than before. If heartache had a voice, it'd be begging you to stay. If my tears could call you back, you'd never be a breath away. I've been replaying all the sunsets where you held my hand so tight. Now I'm reaching in the shadows, trying to find you in the night. Every memory feels heavy, every heartbeat sounds untrue. Like my chest forgot its rhythm when it lost the sound of you. To the darkness, but it never whispers back. I'd cry 1,000 rivers if it bring you off that path. If my tears could call you back, you'll be lying next to me. Every heartbeat lost in time. Tears could call you back, tears could call you back. You never fade away, away. Maybe love was too heavy for two hearts we couldn't mend. Maybe we were holding on to the pieces of the end. But if there's a world where you return, a place where we restart, I cry my way right to that door with everything inside my heart. If my tears could call you back, if my tears could call you back, you'll be in my arms tonight, you'll be in my arms tonight. Every drop upon the pillow would pull you closer to the light. But crying doesn't change the past, and love don't work like that. Still I give all the tears I have. If they could call you, you. I tell myself I'm moving on, but my heart don't feel the same. I change the sheets, I clean the room, but nothing washes out your name. I walk the streets like I'm brand new, pretend I'm learning how to breathe. But every place that felt like home still whispers you're not done with me. I'm trying to close the chapters, but the pages keep unfolding slow. I let go with my hands, but my soul won't let you go. 'Cause half of me still waits for you in the silence, in the dark. Half of me still hears your voice in the beating of my heart. Yeah. I'm healing, but I'm haunted by the love we never grew. I'm moving on with half a heart, yeah. 'Cause half of me still waits for you.
I thought the nights would get easier, but they echo louder now. Every dream I fall into still ends with you. Somehow I smile for friends and tell them I'm fine, but I'm lying through my teeth. They don't see the ghost beside me when I try my best to sleep. I keep reaching for tomorrow, but yesterday keeps pulling through. I've let go with my voice, but my heart keeps calling you. 'Cause half of me still waits for you in the places you once stayed. Half of me holds on to love that should've slowly slipped away. I'm learning how to live again, but some wounds don't heal in two. I'm standing here half broken, 'cause half of me. Maybe someday I'll wake up and the weight will finally fall. Maybe love will show me why it ended after all. But right now I'm in the middle between goodbye and something true, with half of me moving forward and the other half still tied to you. Half of me still waits for you, though I know we're long undone. Half of me still hopes one day we'll find our way back into one. But till that dream stops breathing, how do what broken hearts must do? Live life with half my soul, while half of me still waits. Still waits. I still replay the ways you held me back when love felt like a home. Now I'm lying in the same room, but somehow I'm alone. We used to feel like perfect pieces, two hearts beating in the same key. Now I'm searching in the silence for the us we used to be. I know time can change a person, but it changed you more than me. And now I miss a version of us that only lives in memory. I'm homesick for who we used to be, for the love that wrapped around us like a warm familiar dream. I'm homesick for moments we can't reach, for the softness in your voice you don't use when you speak. Yeah, I'm here but I can't breathe. I'm homesick for who we used to be. I still feel you in the hallways, laughing like the world was ours. Now your smile feels like a stranger's,
lost between the passing hours. I try holding on to hope, but it keeps slipping through my hands. We were once a quiet promise, now it's something I don't understand. Tell me when the light stops shining, when we change without a sign. I'm missing all the little things I never thought we'd leave behind. I'm homesick for who we used to be, for the nights we held each other like we never needed sleep. I'm homesick for how you looked at me, with a love so clear and certain that it never felt uneasy. Yeah, I'm lost in what I see. I'm homesick for who we used to be. Maybe love can lose its color, maybe ours can lose their place, but I still feel the world get smaller when I think about your face. And maybe if we tried again, we'd find what slipped away, or maybe we're just echo of a brighter yesterday. I'm homesick for who we used to be, for the warmth that you would give me without asking anything. I'm homesick for love that felt like peace, 'cause now we stand in ruins where our heaven used to be. I'm trying hard to set us free, but I'm homesick for who we used to be.
It's midnight and the city's sleeping, but the reeling might won't stop. Your footsteps echo in the hallway when I know you're not around. I hear your voice in every silence, the word goodbye like a broken song. It keeps repeating in the quiet where I thought you'd be gone. I told myself to turn the page, but the record keeps spinning still. Your hesitation, you're leaving, playing out against my will. Your goodbye still plays in loops, the soundtrack of a heartache I can't lose. Every time I close my eyes, I hear you say you had to fly. And even when the dawn arrives, the phrase you spoke still whispers in my mind. Yeah, your goodbye still plays in loops, over and over into the night. I tried deleting your number, changing rooms and changing scenes, but the memory's deeper than all that, buried in a dream. The walls still hum the melody of how we used to be, and I'm dancing with your shadow where we promised eternity. I wish I could break the rhythm, erase the track that holds your name, but your silence filled the record, and now the needle's stuck in pain. Your goodbye still plays in loops, a loop of all the things I thought were true. It haunts the air, it lives in me, in every beat and every memory. And though I'm moving on, it stays, that voice you used when you turned away. Yeah, your goodbye still plays in loops, silent but heavy with the night. want you back. Your goodbye still plays in loops in the spaces where you used to speak. It's a record of our fall, and the echoes that I still keep. Yes, your goodbye still plays in loops over and over into my mind. Even when I say I'm fine, your goodbye still plays in loops tonight. I woke up reaching out for you, but all I found was empty space. Your warmth is gone, your shape is gone, but I still feel the ghost of your embrace. I held on tight the final night, pretending we could make it last. But love can slip so silently, like sand falling through glass. I keep touching where you used to lay, trying to bring back yesterday. But every time I feel the cold, the truth gets harder to hold. Now I got empty hands where you belong, spaces where your heartbeat once felt strong. I'm holding on to nothing, but the memories holding on. Hard to try to fill the quiet, but the silence feels so wrong. I've got empty hands where you belong. I still remember the way you'd intertwine your fingers with mine, like we were made to fit together, like fate drew us in a straight line. But now those moments feel distant, like echoes too faded to chase. And every time I close my eyes, I see you, but can't touch your face. Oh, now I keep reaching for the feeling that used to pull me through. But healing don't come easy when your soul remembers you. Now I got empty hands where you belong, spaces carved by love that felt lifelong. I'm trying not to break again in the places we grew strong. Oh, I wish I didn't feel this, but the hurt still lingers on. I've got empty hands where you belong. Maybe if I let go slowly, I'll learn to live with highness. Maybe all the empty places are part of love's last kiss. But every time I fold my hands, they feel like they've lost a home. 'Cause they learned to shape so perfect, now they don't know how to hold alone. I got empty hands where you belong, but someday they'll grow strong. Though the ache still fills the spaces where your loved ones lived so long. And even when I move ahead, the truth still weighs like a song. I've got empty hands where you belong.
but I'm stuck inside the past. I try to breathe without your touch, but the ache just seems to last. I promised I would let you go, but promises can crack at dawn. When the silence feels too heavy, your memory still pulls me on. I still whisper your name at dawn, just before the light comes on. When the world is barely breathing and the night is holding strong, I know you're gone, I know it's done, but my heart can't move alone, so I still whisper your name at dawn. I thought sunrise would heal me, wash the shadows from my mind, but you linger in the quiet, like a warmth I can't rewind. I reach for where you used to sleep, though I know it's only air, but love can make an empty space feel like you're still there. Swore I'd stop believing in the dreams we left behind, but dawn is ways of showing what the heart refuses to hide. I still whisper your name